On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Morphology.
The study of the form and structure of plants, animals, and other organisms. The study of the alteration of word forms as they change from one part of speech to another.
Examples:
Morphology of a language. Cellular morphology. The morphology of rocks can reveal clues about their geological history.
Phenomenal.
Extremely good or impressive, outstanding.
Examples:
Phenomenal success. Phenomenal growth. The athlete's phenomenal performance broke all previous records.
Extinct.
No longer in existence.
Examples:
Extinct by human activity. Long extinct volcano. Many species have become extinct due to habitat destruction and other human activities.
Revive.
To bring back to life, consciousness, or strength, to restore.
Examples:
Revive my energy. Revive an old friendship. They revived the tradition of holding a parade on the main street every year.
Mosquito.
A small flying insect whose female bites people and animals and sucks their blood, and sometimes transmits serious diseases such as malaria.
Examples:
Mosquito bite. Mosquito repellent. A stagnant water area are breeding ground for mosquitoes.
Mammoth.
Exceedingly large or extensive. Noun, any of numerous extinct elephants widely distributed in the Pleistocene.
Examples:
Woolly mammoth. A mammoth ship. The minister decided to review its mammoth public works projects.
Permafrost.
A layer of soil that is permanently below freezing, usually in polar regions.
Examples:
Permafrost area. Thawing permafrost. Permafrost is crucial to soil stability in Arctic areas.
Quintessence.
The perfect example of a quality or class.
Examples:
The quintessence of virtue. Quintessence of life. The quintessence of the author's writing is the depth of emotion conveyed.
Tusk.
A long, pointed tooth, usually found in animals such as elephants, walruses, or wild boars, which protrudes from the mouth and is used as a weapon or for digging.
Examples:
Tusk of an elephant. Tusk-like tooth. The ivory poacher was arrested for possession of illegal tusks.
Bury.
To place a dead body in the ground, grave, or tomb.
Examples:
Bury in the earth. Bury emotion. There is plenty of space to bury everyone.
Kinship.
The state or fact of being related to someone.
Examples:
Kinship ties. Kinship relations. She felt a sense of kinship with her new colleagues.
Step.
A vast, wide, and usually treeless plain, typically found in semi-arid or arid regions, characterized by fertile soil and grassy vegetation, often used for grazing livestock, an expansive and open grassland ecosystem found in Eurasia and North America.
Examples:
Steppe climate. Barren steppe. The nomadic tribes set up camp on the vast steppe.
Grassland.
A large area of land covered mainly by grass, with few or no trees, and typically used for grazing livestock.
Examples:
Endangered grassland. Vast grassland. Meadows and pastures are examples of smaller-scale grasslands in many parts of the world.
Savanna.
A mixed forest and grassland ecosystem where the trees are far enough apart that the canopy doesn't close.
Examples:
Savanna region. Tropical savanna. The birds live in tropical forests, savannas, and arid semi-desert environments.
Glacial.
Relating to or resembling a glacier, equals a slowly moving mass of ice, or the process of glaciation, characterized by an extremely slow or gradual pace or movement.
Examples:
Glacial movements. Glacial terrain. The glacial pace of the negotiations frustrated both parties.
Climatic.
Relating to the weather or climate.
Examples:
Long-term climatic effect. Climatic change. The climatic conditions in this region were ideal for growing grapes.
Encroach.
To advance beyond the usual or acceptable limit gradually and often without being noticed, to infringe upon someone's territory, rights, privacy, etc.
Examples:
Encroach on the realm. Encroach on the habitat of the animal. You have no right to encroach on my leisure time.
Overkill.
An excessive or extreme amount of something, often used to describe an unnecessary or disproportionate use of force or resources.
Examples:
Overkill strategy. Marketing overkill. The excessive use of force by the police was an example of overkill in their attempt to arrest a suspect.
Strew.
To scatter or spread things over an area, to scatter something in an untidy way.
Examples:
Strew the room with balloons. Strew garbage. The wind strew the leaves all over the lawn.
Carcass.
The dead body of an animal, especially one that has been killed for food.
Examples:
Examine a carcass. Carcass disposal. The animal's carcass was found in the forest, most likely killed by a predator.
Dictate.
To state or give order with total authority, to say or read aloud for somebody else to write down or to be recorded.
Examples:
Dictate a letter to secretary. Dictate to the associate. The Allies dictated the terms of surrender to the country.
His tone.
A type of protein molecule that is responsible for packing and organizing DNA into a compact structure called chromatin within the nucleus of cells.
Examples:
Histone modification. Histone deacetylase. The DNA molecule wraps around the histone proteins to form a nucleosome.
Symbiotic.
Involving two varieties of animal or plant, each of which supplies the conditions for the other to exist.
Examples:
Symbiotic economy. Symbiotic bacteria. We have a mutually symbiotic connection with them.
Devoid.
Completely lacking or free from something.
Examples:
Devoid of life. Air devoid of pollution. The room was devoid of any furniture or decorations.
Devise.
To come up with an idea, plan, theory, etc., using your intelligence or imagination.
Examples:
Devise a plan. Devise a literary plot. They had to devise a system that did not depend on fossil fuels.
Fungus.
A type of organism that includes yeasts, molds, and mushrooms, which are heterotrophic, meaning they do not produce their food and must consume organic matter to survive.
Examples:
Fungus infection. Symbiotic fungus. Certain types of fungus can be toxic to humans, causing severe illness if ingested.
Temperate.
Mild or moderate in temperature or climate, exhibiting self-restraint, particularly about the consumption of food, drink, or other indulgences, showing moderation or restraint in behavior or attitude.
Examples:
Temperate grassland. Temperate behavior. The temperate climate of the region made it an ideal vacation spot.
Endogenous.
Originating or arising from within an organism, system, or process rather than from external factors, pertaining to internal causes or influences.
Examples:
Endogenous growth. Endogenous opioid system. Endogenous factors like genetics and personality are key in determining our behavior.
Bioinformatics.
The interdisciplinary field that combines biology and computer science to analyze, interpret, and manage biological information and data, particularly in the realm of genetics, genomics, and other related areas.
Examples:
Bioinformatics research, bioinformatics tools. Bioinformatics algorithms are essential for identifying and analyzing patterns in biological data.
Jig.
A lively dance with a fast tempo and typically involving hopping movements, a device or tool used for guiding or directing a cutting or drilling tool.
Examples:
Dancing a jig, jig grinding machine. The traditional Irish jig is a lively folk dance involving much footwork.
Hominid.
A primate of a family, hominidae, that includes humans and their fossil ancestors.
Examples:
Large-toothed hominid, hominid evolution. Scientists have discovered new fossil evidence of an ancient hominid species.
Ancestor.
A person from whom one is descended, a forefather.
Examples:
Ancestor language, earliest human ancestor. My remote ancestor immigrated to the United States from Ireland in the 1800s.
Glacier.
A slowly moving mass of ice formed from snow on mountains or near the North Pole or the South Pole.
Examples:
Glacier retreat, glaciers move tardily. The glaciers of the Ice Age have shaped fjord.
Ecotone.
A transition zone between two distinct ecosystems or biomes, characterized by a mixture of features and species from both areas. An area of high biodiversity due to the diversity of habitats and species found there.
Examples:
Ecotone boundary, diverse ecotone. The ecotone between the mountain and the valley provides a transitional habitat for various animal species.
Interbreed.
To breed between different species or varieties.
Examples:
Interbreed to produce hybrid offspring. Interbreed plants. Lions and tigers can interbreed to produce a liger.
Outcompete.
To be more successful in competition than someone or something.
Examples:
Outcompete peers. Outcompete domestic producers. To outcompete its rivals, the company invested heavily in research and development.
Enucleate.
To remove the nucleus from a cell, to surgically remove the eye or the contents of the eye, leaving the scleral shell and sometimes the cornea intact.
Examples:
Enucleate the tumor. Enucleate cells. The surgeon will enucleate the eye tomorrow due to its irreversible damage.
Semen.
The fluid that contains sperm and is ejaculated during sexual activity, which may fertilize an egg and lead to pregnancy.
Examples:
semen donation, semen volume. After undergoing a semen analysis, the doctor told him that he had a low sperm count.
Arduous.
Requiring strenuous effort, difficult and tiring, often involving physical or mental labor.
Examples:
arduous task, an arduous journey. The climb up the mountain was arduous and took us hours to complete.
Swath.
A strip of land, especially a long, narrow one, a large amount or quantity of something.
Examples:
a large swath of territory, a swath of green grass. The charity organization has helped to provide education to a vast swath of the population.
Majestic.
Impressive or grand in appearance, size, or manner, stately.
Examples:
a majestic figure, a majestic sense of purpose. The majestic mountain range was a sight to behold.
Reticent.
Disposed to be silent or uncommunicative, restrained or reluctant to speak, inclined to keep one's thoughts or feelings to oneself.
Examples:
reticent nature, reticent response. He was always reticent about his personal life and rarely shared any details with others.
Reticence.
The quality or state of being hesitant or reserved in speaking or revealing thoughts or feelings, a reluctance to speak or communicate openly or freely.
Examples:
persistent reticence, underlying reticence. She answered the interview questions with reticence, revealing little about herself.
Ramification.
The act or process of branching out or dividing into branches.
Examples:
ramifications of the scenario, political ramification. The court's decision had many unforeseen ramifications.